Hey everybody, and happy Friday, child. Now, you may want to call it Saturday because I just swing my hair back and forth. No, no, I haven't gone to bed and woke up yet. So, whew, the child, what was going on with that? Yeah, I haven't gone to bed and woke up yet. So, in my world, it's still Friday, but technically, if you want to be technically correct, it is after midnight. So, it's technically Saturday, but I haven't went to bed yet, okay, and woke up. So, it's Friday. So, happy Friday, y'all. It's about time. I guess the club's starting to get turned up and all that kind of stuff. So, if you are watching this, maybe you one of the latecomers to the club, you turning up, you get ready to go out to the club. Don't drink and drive, okay? Better safe than sorry, yeah, because I got kids out there, okay? And I don't want them hurt on the road, okay? Okay. Do you, boo? But don't do me, okay? All right, y'all. So, um, the last video that I had did, it was called, Lord, what was the name of the video? Um, Let's talk about it, real talk video. Now, yeah, that was a real talk video, okay? It turned out to actually be a real talk video, but the actual real talk that I wanted to talk about, um, which is something that I think could possibly help somebody. But I had kind of got sidetracked, and I still ended up talking about real talk. But what I really had actually came on to do, I didn't do. It had went in another direction. So I said I was going to give y'all a bonus for Friday night and bring y'all two videos. But yeah, this video that I'm going to do tonight, excuse me, I apologize for that. Um, it's a video that's going to help somebody, okay? Because like I said on my last video, that's my goal, okay? To help, encourage, teach, whatever it is that I know, whatever it is that I learn, share, encourage, uplift, motivate, whatever. I don't know if I already said those words or not, but that's the point, okay? So, try not to focus too much on the negativity. Let's try to focus on helping people, okay? And in the process, you can have fun. You can have fun, because I do it all the time, okay? It's nothing to me, okay? But anywho, but yeah, the ultimate goal is to have fun, help somebody, make somebody smile, be a blessing in somebody's life, okay? Uh, don't focus on the negativity, okay? All right. So the main person you want to focus on is the Lord. Keep your eyes on the Lord, okay? Don't keep your eyes on EyesMarriedNow, okay? I know that the word eyes is in the name, but don't keep your eyes on me, child. Keep your eyes on the Lord, and then focus on what you're supposed to be doing, okay? Focus on your front yard and your backyard, okay? All right, just do you, okay? Because I'm going to continue to do me, okay? Bam. Okay, that required me to swing my hair. Girl, I am just loving this hair, girl. Ooh, child, this thing is giving me life, child. I am serving you all the curly swirl on the side, child. All right, y'all. So, now, if you notice, okay, I'm in the Baby Triplets Nursery. For those of you who don't know, I have a channel other than this one called Baby Triplets. So if you're into rebirth and reborn babies, go on over there and holler at me on Baby Triplets. I will have the information below. But that's what this background is. For those of you who didn't know that I had a Baby Triplets channel, or I'm like, Baby Triplets? What are you talking about? Why you got the baby stuff? Yeah. But that's what this background is about. And I chose to do this particular video with this background simply because I want to try to help young people, okay? Older people as well, because I'm sure there are some ladies that are around my age, which is 40 something, okay? 40 plus years grown, not 40 years old, but 40 years grown, okay? It could help somebody. You can always share something. You can always learn something. You're never too old to learn, okay? So, you know, you want to learn stuff, you want to share stuff, and you want to help the next person. But the main focus is the young ladies in their 20s, early 30s. And for any woman out there, I'm sure that they're going to get something out this video that's going to help them, or that they can use to make their, you know, things just a little bit more easier. That's my goal up on this piece, okay? So now, first of all, Lord, I took 5 minutes. Okay. I wanted to tell y'all how I broke all the rules and the regulations, child. Now, yesterday I had broke the rules when it came down to makeup. Today, I broke rules and regulations, okay? And child, if I get into all that, child, of how I came up with this diamond look, this shining bright like a diamond look, child, then I won't get to the real deal that I'm supposed to become. So let me just get to the real deal and child, just enjoy the look, okay? And I got to explain this look. Even if it's another day, I got to explain this look because I broke all rules, regulations, okay? I mean, really. Anyway, get you some. All right, y'all. So here we go. All right, here we go. And I hope you enjoy. I think you're going to enjoy it. Okay, now, let's start off by just showing you this, okay? This is a little bag, okay? I hauled this bag over on my Baby Triplets channel because I bought it. I didn't know exactly what I was going to use it for. I have a baby bag for the triplets. And then this looked like a little bag that I could use for me. But anyway, let me show you what's in this bag and what this video is going to be about. Okay? And also, you know, there's this saying that you have to lead by example, okay? And I don't consider myself a follower. I consider myself a leader, okay? Because I follows no one, okay? I do me, okay? I don't do nobody else. I do me, okay? I am a leader, okay? I like to lead people, and I like to help people to move to the next level, okay? And like I said on my last video, if it don't make money, it don't make sense, okay? So I have to lead by example. So this is my way of leading by example, okay? I'm trying to show folk how you can do you, focus on what you doing and what you're supposed to be doing, okay? Don't block your blessings focusing on what somebody else doing, okay? Don't block your blessings hating on what somebody else doing, okay? Don't block your blessings, okay, trying to tear somebody down, okay? Because when you dig one grave, you better dig two, okay? I mean the old saying, what the saying say? When you dig a well, you might fall in it. Oh, okay. All right. So, yeah. And my mama used to say, yeah, when you dig one ditch, your best to dig two. One for you and one for me. Okay. All right. So, yeah, you have to lead by example. And that's what you need to be spending your time focusing on. Okay. Doing you and motivating other people and striving towards getting to the next level. Okay. So anyway, moving forward, okay, because I just do me, okay, I just do me, okay, because I'm not no basic individual, okay. Oh, okay, all right. Anyway, so what I have is a bag, okay. It's full of stuff. Got newspaper in it. It's got something with a leopard print on it. I mean, it just got all kinds of stuff in here, okay. So let's get this going and let me show you and talk to you about a box of tissues, a plastic bag, newspaper, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so what this video is about is this, okay? Now, I told y'all when I take whole baths, you know, for those of you who don't know, a whole bath is when you stand at the sink and you wash up, okay? And for the young people who don't know what that's all about, okay, prostitutes, okay? You know, they turn tricks in the street, sleeping with this guy, sleeping with that guy, sleeping with the next guy. So every time they sleep with a guy, they would run in the bathroom, run in the sink, you know, stand at the sink, wash it real quick, and then go to the next. I mean, some of them, I mean, all of them probably gonna wash up, but ew. That is nasty. But anyway, yeah, for the most part, let's just give them the benefit of the doubt and say, yeah, after each guy, they go to the sink, wash up, go to the next guy. So they call that a hoe. They call that a hoe bath. Okay. And I used to say that, you know, I get my best thoughts when I'm taking a hoe bath because, you know, when you're taking a hoe bath, it take a long time to take a hoe bath. Okay. When you put all that soap on down there and you standing at that sink, it take forever to keep washing that rag out and getting all that soap off, okay? So being as though that was a long process, I would actually be thinking, and I would come up with my best creative work for my channel when I would take a whole bath. So I'm saying all this to say this, okay? I wasn't taking a whole bath. I was actually, you know, in the bathroom, using the bathroom. And this brilliant idea came to me of how I could probably help so many young women and any woman, but mainly women, young women who may not know any better. Okay, so here we go. Now, we all know that as women, we get our what we call a menstrual period. Okay, menstruation, menstrual period, your lady of the month, your, you know, whatever you call Sally came this month, whatever the name that you were taught. If you weren't taught the proper name, menstrual period or your menstruation, then whatever you would call, you know, were taught to call it. Now, so I wanted to help some people out, okay? Now, ladies, young ladies, women, all females, when you are on your menstrual, your monthly menstrual, okay? When you go to the bathroom, okay, when you finish doing everything you got to do, changing your pad, your tampon, whatever you use, okay, you get up from, you know, off the toilet, you finish all that process. And it's always a good idea to check your toilet seat, okay? So when you stand up, you check your toilet seat and make sure you don't have any blood or anything on the toilet, okay? Because you want to be real clean about the situation, okay? Now, when you look on that toilet, okay, you might not see no kind of blood or anything, okay? However, you always need to lift the seat up, okay? Because the top of that toilet seat could be very clean, the part that you sat on, but then when you lift it up, you'll see blood running down. Okay, so you don't want to be embarrassed by either visiting someone's house and that happens, and some male goes to the bathroom behind you and they go to lift the toilet up and they see blood, and then when they come out and they look at you, they be like, ew, you know, and have that negative or that nasty image of you. So you always want to lift your seat up and check behind yourself to make sure that there's no blood on the seat. Okay. Now, another tip that I have in reference to that, I got some good ones, y'all. Stay tuned. Hold on. Hold the phone. Now, if you use pads, okay, and this is just a little example, and I'm going to throw this away when I finish. Okay, when you use pads, okay, you know, of course you take this off, you put this into the seat of your underwear, okay? Make sure this goes in the trash can, okay? I hate to see these laying on the floor in the bathroom, all on the floor, all around the trash can. It's just not nice. It's just not clean. It's not neat, okay? Always make sure this gets in the trash can, okay? Now, after you put this on, a couple hours later, however often, you know, you change it. When you wear these, you might want to check it depending on how heavy you are with your flow. You might want to check this between if you're heavy, every hour would be sufficient. It just depends. You have to judge how often, you know, you need to check yourself. But every hour or two it should be a sufficient amount of time. When you go in the bathroom and you take this off, okay, to change it, okay, let me show you how you are to dispose of these, okay? Um, Please don't just take it off, okay, and just throw it in the trash can like this, okay? You actually, now, a lot of people might say, oh, well, that's common sense. Who would do that? I'm telling you, people, if you don't know any better, if you weren't taught properly, you don't know, okay? Everybody wasn't raised by good parents. A lot of people were raised with no parents, like they had parents, but maybe the parents were running the street, or maybe they was on drugs, or maybe they was raised by a grandmother who was sick, who really couldn't, you know, get around and do much. She might have been in a wheelchair and disabled and really couldn't teach and keep up with the kids. So you don't know how people were raised. So that's why you see a lot of the filth that you see out here, because, you know, sometimes it's because people weren't raised properly, and sometimes people are raised properly, but they just become trifling. you know, when it comes down to their hygiene. So don't ever take your pad off and just throw it in the trash can like this, okay? What you want to do with your pad, okay? It's sticky. Roll your pad up, okay? Roll it up, okay? Now, you don't want to just take this and throw it in the trash can like this. You know why? Because you know what I've seen happen before? Sometimes this will come off, depending on how sticky it is. Because, you know, once you pull it off of your cotton underwear, it kind of takes the stickiness away. So that might not be sticky enough to hold it. So you'll throw it in the trash can balled up, but then it'll come loose and part of that's showing, and that's nasty. So you always want to roll it up, okay? Then what you do is, okay, you could either do one of two things. You could either take a napkin, okay? You might want to keep this on the back of your toilet. Take a napkin. Take that rolled up pad that you have. Put it in here like this, okay? Roll that up. Now, that napkin's going to stick to that sticky part. It's not going to come apart, okay? Now you can throw this in your trash can, okay? Or, here's another option, okay? That's why I bought newspaper on this set. Keep yourself some newspaper in the bathroom, under your sink or something. You could either pre-cut them in advance, you know. You just take it and cut this in half, okay? And like I said, you can pre-do this, you know. If you know you're on, you can just sit down, because, you know, this is what my mom taught me when I was growing up, okay? Now, whether I taught my oldest daughter this, I don't remember, because like I said, I was a young mother, okay? I had my daughter when I was 15 years old, so I was still like a child myself when she got to the age of, I guess, starting menstruation. So I don't know exactly whether I taught her to use napkins or I'm sorry, I thought they had cut off napkins or newspaper or whatever. But at any rate, when you know better, you do better. So you either can take the tissue that I just showed you, or let me get another one, because that one is wrapped up in tissue. Okay? Wrap that up. Take your newspaper. Okay? Boom. Okay? So either one will work. Either your napkin or your newspaper. Now, if you're, you know, in a household where your parents are struggling, and, you know, because you could either use toilet paper to wrap it up, you can use napkins, or you can use newspaper, okay? Now, like I said, I'm from the school of the hard knocks, okay? So I've been down that poor road, and, you know, not having much, and, you know, only able to afford one roll of toilet paper and all that kind of stuff, okay? I done been down them roads. So if you live in somewhere, or if you yourself is struggling and you don't want to use all your toilet paper up, you know, because you're wrapping pads up, and especially if you have a lot of girls in the house, and if all those girls are coming on their menstruation, including the mother, and everybody's using toilet paper to wrap up their sanitary napkins, and as well as just using toilet paper, it could go really fast. So you might want to invest in using this to wrap it up, and that way you save your toilet paper. Or you can get a box of these from the Dollar Tree, and you got a lot of tissues in here, okay? So that's a good way to dispose of your stuff too. Now, another thing, if your sanitary napkin is heavily soiled, okay, when you go to wrap it up into a napkin, if it's heavily soiled, like on the sides, when you wrap it up, the blood might come through, okay? So that's another good reason why you might want to use a newspaper with prints and stuff on it, because then that way, you know, it just won't show through. Or you can wrap it up in a napkin and then do it in there. Just extra protection so that the blood don't show through, and then you tossing it in the trash and somebody come by and see it, okay? So lift your seat up to check to make sure ain't no blood in it. I just showed you how to wrap up your napkins. Now, here's another good trick for those of you who may wear tampons, okay? Now, you know how when you have the tampons where it has the cardboard applicator, which means that you can flush this down the toilet. And then you have the kind where, take this out. Then you have the kind where it's plastic. There's a plastic applicator. Now, I have the box, but I don't actually have one to show you. But this is a box that has plastic applicators. It even says it on here. premium plastic. Okay, so the applicator on these are, the applicators on these are plastic. And this is what it looks like, okay? Plastic. And then the applicators on these are cardboard, like what I'm showing you now. Okay, so of course, I'm not going to say we all know, because some people don't know. You never throw the plastic applicators in the toilet. For any young girls who are not aware of this, do not throw the plastic applicators in the trash can. The cardboard ones, yes, you can throw them in the toilet and flush them. Now, let me show you a little trick, because for anybody who uses these or whoever you ever use these, you ever experience throwing this in the toilet and you flush the toilet and you just walk away and you figure the toilet gonna do what it's gonna do? Don't walk away, because sometimes this gets stuck. Okay, say like when you flush the toilet, the water goes down into that little hole in the bottom of your toilet, and it's about this big. Okay, so you flush the toilet, you walk away, you thinking everything that went down, including this, and then this gets stuck. So this is the part that everything goes down in. This gets stuck right here. Okay, so everything that flushed down and this is stuck. And as this sit in the water, it'll unravel because it's cardboard. Once it gets really soaked, it'll unravel. And then this will be left in the toilet. That ain't cool. To guarantee that this will go down the first time around, when you put your little tampon on and take this part out to throw in the toilet, wrap it up in either a napkin or toilet paper. You cannot use newspaper. You can't put newspaper in the toilet, for those of you who may not know that. Wrap it up in a napkin, okay? Wrap it up really good in a napkin and then put it in the toilet. That way, it won't get stuck. I don't know why, but if you wrap it up, it will go down with everything else. The toilet paper that you already put in, everything, it'll go down, okay? I've seen it get stuck before, that's why I know. So this is just a way of guaranteeing that everything gets flushed down, and then once you see that everything that went down, lift the seat up, make sure you don't have anything under there, okay? Now, when you're on your menstrual, okay, you wash your hands a lot. First of all, you go to the bathroom a lot more because, you have to go to the bathroom a lot more, even if you don't have to use it, just so that you can change your pad or your tampon. So, being as though you're washing your hands a lot more during that time of month, you want to make sure that you exfoliate your hands, because your hands can get really dry and rough from washing them more than normal. You want to do this anyway, but especially during that time of month when you're washing your hands more than normal. Now, this is something that I got from the Dollar Tree, so this ain't no whole lot of money. You can go pay $1, you can get a whole jug of it. It's called Healing Waters Ocean Hand Scrub, okay? Y'all can see that hand scrub, okay? And it has the little, if you know anything about exfoliating your skin, exfoliating your lips and stuff like that, well, this is an exfoliator with for your hands. So whenever you go to wash your hands during that time of month with soap, put some of this in your hands along with the soap, and that way that keeps your hands from getting all rough and dry, okay? And you always want to lotion your hands. Because like I said, because you're washing them way more than normal, your hands are going to be extremely dry. So maybe you try to keep like a little hand cream in your purse, okay? Just to, to keep it from being extremely dry, okay? Now, during that time of month, some women get very bad headaches, okay? Either right before their menstrual or during their menstrual, okay? Now, they do have a product out called Midol, okay? For if you are someone who gets really bad cramps, they have a product on the market that's been out since I was a teenager. Now, I'm 47 years grown. So that just go to tell you how long I've known about it or how long it's been out there. It's called Midol, and it's for cramps. You can take that. Now, always check with your doctor before you use any kind of over-the-counter medication, because, if you're using some other kind of medication already that's prescribed, you don't want the over-the-counter drug to interact with this. So you always want to check with your doctor to make sure that whatever over-the-counter products you're using, it's not interfering with any prescribed products. Any prescribed medicines you have. But once you check with your doctor, you could either use Midol from Walgreens or whatever, or you can use extra strength Excedrin, which is for headaches, but it's for pain. And this takes away cramps and backaches and all the kind of things that you get when you're on your menstrual. Okay? Comes from the Dollar Tree. Okay? It's a headache relief pill. but it compares to extra strength Excedrins, if you can see that at the top. But I'm telling you, this will help your cramps and your back aches when you're on your menstrual period, okay? Now, another thing that you want to try to keep either in your bathroom or keep some in your purse in case you're out. It's these little things called intimate wipes, okay? Now, if you are a person that use pads, okay, you want to carry these, and I got these from the Dollar Tree too, okay? Get yourself a box of these. This is what it looks like, and it's called intimate wipes. When you wear pads, if you're not a person that shaves in that area, some people can't shave because it's irritating, they break out. Some people just don't like the bald head eagle. I'll just call it a bald head eagle. It just depends. So if you're not a person that shaves bald down there and you got hair down there, even if it's just a little bit of hair, if you wear pads, blood is going to get into those hairs. Okay? So if you're not at home or you're at work and you're out all day, you may not be able to get that wash up in or that shower in or whatever. And after that blood sits on that hair continuously all day, and if it's a hot day or a day when you're really getting all sweaty, that could start to have like an odor. So what you want to do is every time you go to the bathroom to change your pad, you might want to use these just to wipe off the excess blood and stuff so that it doesn't start to smell if it's a really hot day and you're not going home right away or you're going to be out for a while, okay? So these products that I'm showing you come from the Dollar Tree, okay? These come in super, okay? And then they have the ones that come in regular. And that's, depends on how heavy you are. You might be heavy in the beginning and you might need the super, and then after the last few days you might be light. You might can just use the regulars. Now, when you get really, really, really light, you might can do away with a pad or a tampon. Maybe you can just use a little, now this is actually little liners for bladder control. Like if you are a person who, when you laugh, you might let out a little bit of, if you laugh really hard, you might let out a little bit of pee. Or if you're on your menstrual, and if you notice, if you really laugh, if you laugh really hard or you cough really hard, it'll cause a gush, of blood. And I'm not trying to be rude or crude or nasty. This is just the facts of life. You might laugh really hard or cough really hard and a gush will come out. Okay. So you always, want to keep a liner on, on your light days. Like I said, when you're light and you don't really need a thick pad or a tampon, but you still need a little something. These are panty liners or bladder control liners. It's the same thing, okay? And it's just good to wear these anyway. Even if you're not on your menstrual, it's good to wear these because women have natural secretions, okay? Period. Not just blood, natural secretions. And if you don't want all of that kind of gook in your underwear, plus it's hard to get that kind of stuff out if you don't wash your underwear right away and it dries. It's hard to get it out. It messes up your underwear. So you just wear this as a regular. And it's awfully thin, so you don't have to worry about, oh no, I don't want to be wearing no pad when I'm not on my period. This thing is so thin you won't even know you have it on. It's almost like a piece of paper. Look how thin that is. Okay? But it has like this blue strip that will catch and, absorb it. And like I said, it's nothing thick about it. It's very thin. So you can wear this on an everyday basis just as a habit and not have to worry about it. Okay?